Welcome back. Let's go straight across then to find out whether the IPL is really in good health. Should it be investigated? Joining us now, Rahul Mehra. He's a advocate here in Delhi. He's the one who took the BCCI to court a few years ago. Shailendra Singh is the MD of Percept Holdings, which does a lot of sports management. Appreciate both of you joining us. Rahul, first to you. Do you believe, just as you called for an investigation of the BCCI a few years ago, the time has come for a thorough investigation of the IPL?
I think it is about time, but before that, I would just like to share that in the morning I shared a SMS with Mr. Modi, and I told him that before the entire world is, going after you guys, because there is a lot of things to be answered by IPL and BCCI, why don't you suo moto on your own voluntarily disclose everything if there's nothing to be hidden? So the reply was that yes, I'm in absolutely, I want to do that, and I've asked Shashank to also go ahead and give us a permission for it. But the governing council will finally decide, and I've been asked to wait. So hopefully good sense will prevail, and before the investigations are carried out, they themselves will come under the realm of public gaze, and they will be transparent and accountable to every citizen. Okay. I say this simply because it is all these private entrepreneurs who are earning billions of dollars in this entire entertainment industry today. They are not at all accountable to us. It is the BCCI which is being given the de facto recognition by the government of India to run the game of sports and develop and promote it in India. Okay. So one has to also look at from the in the backdrop that if they don't take action, because Mr. Sharad Pawar just a few minutes back, I was overhearing, he was saying that there's nothing to hide, it is all in the public domain. Right. I mean, their website, they could, a person like Mr. Modi could do in 3 months, he could launch an international event successfully with his vision and everything and marketing skills. Right. But it took 3.5 years, and that website of BCCI is still under construction. Okay, I mean, just construct that website, get everything, get your financials on those websites, and there is a huge cartel of just one more point I want to make. Yeah. There's a huge cartel of this betting going on internationally, which is known to everybody.
Fine, you're bringing up a lot of points, Rahul Mehra. Let's just try and slow down.
There's going to be match fixing, and there's going to be all of that, which is going to revive.
All right, fine. Shailendra Singh, you can see some of the fears coming out. We've really seen them coming in from viewers in the last 5 days. All they've said when they've seen the battle raging within the IPL is clearly the problem is one of transparency. Rahul Mehra, they're calling it an entertainment industry that is prone now to a lot of match fixing and a lot of betting. Your response?
I think the largest issue was transparency and governance. I mean, that has been the issue, and I personally believe that BCCI should have been in an active mode, not in a reactive mode. We are, of course, blessed with the fact that we have an IPL in India, which is not only of national but of international interest. So on one side, we have a reason to celebrate, but on the other side, my biggest issue is that yes, the team owners may possibly not get dislodged so early because, we are really blessed to have heavyweights like Mr. Subrata Roy, Mr. Malia, and Mr. Ambani's owning teams. Right. So these guys are veterans in the business. They understand. But my big concern, Rajiv, would be that if we land up losing the viewers, the fans, and the audience, because that can happen in this stage, because if you're saying that IPL itself is so grey and murky and scandalized, then
but the fans love scandal. But the fans love scandal. You could look at it. Do you really believe that fans will, that the viewership of IPL will go down only because the media reveals murky details of it?
But Rajiv, you got to hear me out. The point that I'm trying to make to you is that today the entire nation, not only the nation but the world, believes that the contest that is taking place between the teams is authentic and clean. And that is very important in any sport. You don't want a WWE in cricket. For God's sake, you don't want, a choreographed script in cricket. So exactly, that's the point that I was trying to make. And secondly, compliments to you as a channel, because you did run news of rather more significance, which is the parliamentary news as well as the science news. So I appreciate, but my concern is that if you lose the audience at this stage, you've lost them forever. So the gold mine that India has, IPL, I mean, it's not worth the risk. And I personally, really plead BCCI to be in an active mode, not in a reactive mode.
Okay, point taken, Shailendra Singh. Appreciate your joining us here on India at 9. I'm afraid we've completely run out of time tonight. Thanks very much to Shailendra Singh and Rahul Mehra. We'll carry forward that debate maybe on the weekend. Have a big IPL debate coming up this weekend. Face the Nation is up next. We'll be looking at the two politicians in the news, Shashi Tharoor and P. Chidambaram.
All right. Before we go, let's just wish you all a very happy new year. It was Bihu, it was Vishu in many parts of the country. Everyone celebrating. Thanks for watching.
Good night. Goodbye.